Peanut.
All-time greatest ice cream flavor.
A pick that a lot of people probably won't agree with, but coffee. That's my favorite. Oh,
Right.
you're supposed to help me out.
The world generally pauses when Caitlin Clark uploads something online, but this time, the response came more quickly than typical. Even though her last short film, reacting to TikToks, was only a minute long, the response immediately increased. That everything appeared to change around it.
I think I've seen these on TikTok.
Okay.
Obviously, I watch too much TikTok. I'm Caitlin Clark, and today I'm rating trending crossovers. I mean, you can take my advice. I don't know if it's right or wrong, but let's do it.
The video was neither a professional production nor a highlight reel. Sitting with her phone, Clark was browsing TikTok and providing unfiltered responses. She was just reacting organically. There was no branding or strong framing, and in some way, that simplicity made the entire thing is more difficult to generate than 10 times as much material. If you consider that to be among the nicest things you've ever seen, then leave a CC comment in the comments section. The internet pays attention to Caitlin Clark's posts, but this time it responded even quicker than normal. She didn't stage or stylize her 1-minute video.
Core. What a fun word. Or core.
Yeah.
Or core. These people at least make it look good. More than anything, it just looks incredibly comfy. I like the fuzzy, comfy sweatshirts. Gorpcore, I would say hit. I would wear this.
It was just her browsing through TikToks created by fans, jokes about her shooting range, erratic editing. And jokes about her are always going viral, and it wasn't the material that startled everyone. Her responses were very genuine.
You're supposed to finish in the cold tub, but usually finish in the hot tub. Nobody likes to be freezing when they're done, so I'll say it's a hit.
Every micro-expression was exploited by the internet. She grinned at a TikTok imitation of one of her 3 logos. Fans immediately clipped it. When she joked about how frequently her name trends in a video, she lingered longer than normal. People slowed it slowly, examining the rise of her eyebrows. She chuckled softly at a rookie year meme. There were whole discussions debating how uncommon it was to see her laugh so carelessly on camera. In real time, the responses accumulated. A rare glimpse of Clark, totally relaxed. Viewers saw how at ease she appeared right away. She was. There was none of the tension that occasionally arises during her busier public moments, and she seemed neither cautious nor guarded. Rather, she laughed at the goofy ones as she browsed through TikToks like anyone would after a long day, arching an eyebrow at comments about her frequent media attention and sincerely appreciating the artistic changes that people had made.
I actually don't mind cottage cheese, but I don't think it belongs in everything. Make the brownie with sugar and flour. So I think this is a miss. Just make the food how it's supposed to be made.
You can reveal it whenever you are ready and describe.
I think it's a pickle, with a bunch of sour candy on the inside. I mean, it just doesn't even smell good, if I'm being honest. Yeah, I'm not trying that.
Every micro-expression was exploited by the internet. She grinned at a TikTok imitation of one of her 3 logos. Fans immediately clipped it. When she joked about how frequently her name trends in a video, she lingered longer than normal. People slowed it slowly, examining the rise of her eyebrows. She chuckled softly at a rookie year meme. There were whole discussions debating how uncommon it was to see her laugh so carelessly on camera. In real time, the responses accumulated. A rare glimpse of Clark, totally relaxed. Viewers saw how at ease she appeared right away. She was. There was none of the tension that occasionally arises during her busier public moments, and she seemed neither cautious nor guarded. Rather, she laughed at the goofy ones as she browsed through TikToks like anyone would after a long day, arching an eyebrow at comments about her frequent media attention and sincerely appreciating the artistic changes that people had made.
Score it.
So I'm gonna say a miss, but
I trust your opinion. Miss.
thanks for that.
Absolute miss.
Additionally, the video revealed her fun side in ways that fans had never seen it before. She followed trends that went viral, included well-known beat challenges on TikTok, and she even attempted a few while responding to casual inquiries about her life.
Woo! I got the last one, maybe.
Nice.
Bad rhythm, but it still counts.
Caitlin Clark, are you ready to play the Hoop Run Challenge?
We're gonna find out. Oh boy. Hoop, 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 hoop. Hoop, 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 scoop. Hoop, scoop, 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 hoop, hoop, hoop. Oh, scoop, no! It's the third slide is the hardest.
She made a lighthearted attempt to simultaneously put the ball through the basket during the questionnaire. As she traveled, she laughed and talked.
Go. You made it. So all-time greatest vacation spot.
Ooh, Cabo. Actually, Croatia. That's my favorite I've ever been to. Okay.
Oh, you're
You
nailing
know.
Get real deal speed, reliability, and power with Xfinity.
Shoots from here? That's kind of my thing.
The moment was dynamic and enjoyable due to the combination of lighthearted shooting, trend participation, and informal chat. She was obviously having fun, and her enthusiasm was evident in every clip, giving it a new flavor. Genuine and impulsive, the video was captivating in part because it connected to her larger body of work without feeling staged. For years, Clark has worked on campaigns, advertisements, and agreements with Xfinity and other companies, including sponsored material, but it didn't feel like an advertisement.
Fish, 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 knish. Hey. Fish, knish, 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 fish, 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 fish. Hey! I'm done.
Rather, she answered light queries about her life while including lighthearted trends like viral beat challenges. And even attempting to put the ball through the basket while it was being recorded. The outcome was vibrant, organic, and enjoyable. Fans may see the same Clark they follow in sponsorships and professional sports, but in a more laid-back manner. She was full of herself and joking. She demonstrated how personality and brand work can coexist together and that athletes don't always must be polished or cautious when using the internet. In a matter of minutes, it disclosed more about her than many interviews, yet it wasn't dramatic. Never take action.
Hey, it's Caitlin Clark. I'm on set with Xfinity today, shooting my first commercial. I can't wait for you guys to watch it.
It was a genuine, lighthearted, and grounded moment that demonstrated her ability to combine personality with brand work. Without coercing it, the same Clark that fans follow may appear in sponsorships and professional gaming. Now she was at ease, laughing, and completely herself. In the end, genuineness was what made it appealing. Clark did not act defensively, overexposed or contrived. She was lively, conscious, and totally in the moment. She joined trends, laughed at jokes, responded to inquiries about her life, and engaged with followers in a lively, organic manner. The video was brief. However, it made a lasting impression, reminding admirers of her appeal beyond merely her talent on the court, but for her genuineness, humor, and charm. Online reaction. The impact extended beyond fan pages. Clips detailing how her public persona is evolving were uploaded by sports accounts. They discussed how she blends the gravity of being a professional athlete with the ease of someone who can still make jokes about her online persona. Analysts pointed out that it is uncommon for an athlete of her caliber to participate in lighthearted content without concern, worried it being misinterpreted. Additionally, they noted that her ease in responding to memes demonstrates a degree of self-assurance in the spotlight that many athletes don't attain for years. Concurrently, TikTok transformed the video into a loop of feedback. In response to her responses to them, fans started incorporating her reactions into their own TikToks. To demonstrate how different it was, they also resurrected older footage, such as her Xfinity advertisements and previous shooting films. To see her at such a calm, everyday time
Is bungee fitness. Look, there's a video where you watch.
Oh, I've seen these on TikTok, and they're just getting after it. It honestly seems kind of fun. It's probably more fun than just going and lifting weights. I'm not sure I would ever do this, but missed for me, but hit for these women that are absolutely loving it.
It all came together to form a back-and-forth conversation where fans engaged in real-time communication with the person they typically only observe from a distance. An insight into the link between athletes and the internet. The main lesson wasn't about memes or comedy. It focused on how athletes interacted with the digital platforms that define their personas. Clark did not strive to rectify the online world or push it away. She didn't exaggerate or make comments out of her reactions. Without feeling compelled to steer the debate, she interacted with the internet in a lighthearted and hilarious manner. The video had an unexpectedly grounding effect on the larger conversation about her because of this ease.
Suits with heels. And
These models make it look great, but not for me. I'm just such a sneakers person. Like, I love sneakers and shoes. Tracksuits with heels, miss.
Athletes are frequently reduced to stories rather than individuals while under intense scrutiny. That was broken by Clark's video. Her responses were direct rather than theatrical gestures. She saw the jokes, thought about them. Laughing, they went on. That simplicity suggested a balance she upholds despite ongoing criticism. She is aware of what people are saying, recognizes the exaggerations, and is nevertheless able to handle it. Fans, why? Fans didn't lose it because she made a big statement or said something outrageous, but she truly lost it. They responded to the video. Felt authentic. It revealed a side of her that goes beyond hot topics, broadcasts, and headlines. Such moments are uncommon. And the footage struck harder than anyone anticipated because of this.
Foods that look delicious, first of all. Are they all made like gluten-free or something? I don't know.
All made with cottage cheese.
Ew. I actually don't mind cottage cheese, but I don't think it belongs in everything. Make the brownie with sugar and flour. So I think this is a miss. Like, just make the food how it's supposed to be made.
The response also demonstrated how much people mimic their favorite athlete's personality. Even a little reaction video provides an insight into how people handle pressure, humor, celebrity, and the constant cacophony of the internet. Even though Clark didn't try to explain any of that, the video did.it demonstrated that she can see the conversations and memes. Is able to chuckle about it despite feeling the intensity. The internet was triggered by that, not debate, not drama. Just a moment of true authenticity from someone who rarely has the opportunity to express it. The video was brief and easy to watch. However, it produced a shared moment on all the platforms that follow her every step. Fans were able to engage with her without highlights or interview, just her phone, a few TikToks, and candid responses. Additionally, that awareness was what fans keep going back. They were pleased to see that she was aware of the fads, the inflated comparisons, and the viral memes on the internet.